Here's a question for you. What level of success do you want? And more importantly, what level of success can you handle? I want to talk about the differences between those two because it popped up for me recently in this episode of the VO Heroes podcast. I talk with people from time to time about the number of auditions that are normally sent to voiceover talent every day. And they're shocked sometimes at the number compared to on-camera auditions, compared to commercial auditions, etc. With an on-camera audition, you might get one or two a week, maybe more, maybe less. That'd be great. Anything more than that, and it gets a little hairy in terms of prepping and production, and certainly with self-taping at home now. Like if you were getting one a day, there'd be some people who'd be very overwhelmed by that. And more than one a day? Oh my God. Okay, if we were still going to casting offices, you'd be trying to schedule how you're going to get from one area of town to the next. But with voiceover auditions, it's often 5, 10, 15 auditions a day. And that's if you're not going after auditions, going after auditions on sites like ACX where you don't need an invitation. So the number of auditions can be a little overwhelming for people who aren't expecting that. And there's a parallel in business. If you were to open up a business and want to grow that business, at some point you might engage the services of a business consultant or a business coach. And those people are built, designed, operate in a way that the default is growth. The default is, how are you going to 10x your business? How are you going to make your business blow up? How are you going to, and I recently had a session with a number of my peers, and we were talking about that. They were talking about somebody's really big burst of growth and how great that was. And I agreed, it was fantastic if that's what they wanted. I don't personally want to 10x my business. And it's not that I couldn't if I wanted to. I could certainly start to institute some of the things that might make that happen. There's no guarantee, but it might happen. I could grow my staff and delegate more and use different, tools and processes. And, potentially I could do that, but I don't want to. I'm happy right now where I am doing the kinds of things that make me comfortable, that make me happy, that keep me in touch with my clients. And this happens to performers all the time. They want to be A-listers. They want to have more work. And I absolutely understand that. I want you to have a great deal of work, however much work you want. I'm just saying, not everybody wants to be a Megatron. Not everybody wants to be huge. There's a concept called right sizing. And for me, where I am is comfortable. It's awesome. I get to talk with all of my clients. I get to deal with my team in a way that isn't overwhelming to me or to them. My clients often will say, oh my God, I can't believe how quickly you responded to me. If I 10x'd my business, that would stop. And I don't want that. I want to be happy. And I said in the session, my happiness is worth more to me than my business coach's happiness. And so, I had to disappoint my business coach. I have a couple of people who coach me, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to grow massively. I'm not interested. It's not a metric of success for me. And my question for you is it a metric of success for you? How big do you want your business to be? It's great if you want it to be huge. It's also okay if you just like it to be manageable and support you and give you a balance between work and life that makes sense for you and your family or your group of friends or the things that you love to do. Ramit Sethi talks about earning money to do the things that you love. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to go to great restaurants. Maybe you want to wear the nicest clothes, have a nice place to live, whatever it is. but it doesn't mean you have to push so hard that it can be harmful to your mental health, to your physical health. I just want to be at a comfortable, happy place. And I am right now. So, yeah, I don't know. What about you? Tell me in the comments below. What do you want? Have you been told you need to really massively grow your business? How do you do that? Especially in our business, because it's hard, right? Tell me in the comments below. Hit the like button if you like what you're hearing. You can subscribe to the channel. You can click the notification bell to be notified when the next episode comes out. You can forward this on to some other talent or writer or who wants to hear this message or you think needs to hear this message. I'm David H. Lawrence the 17th. I thank you so much for watching and for listening, and I will see you in the next episode of the VO Heroes podcast.